Coming up, we're ranking the most useless characters in the MCU so far, leading up to Avengers Endgame. We've watched everything you could possibly imagine, from, I guess really technically it's Eyes of Wakanda, all the way to Avengers Infinity War. In honor of National Take the Stairs Day today, we're shouting out the folks who would have been winded by the third floor. From the interns to the side characters, we're finding out the ones who brings the most happy Hogan, taking the stairs energy to the fight against the Mad Titan. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sacred Rewatch. My name is Ethan Bronson, and this is where we are rewatching every project in the MCU in chronological order leading up to Avengers Doomsday. Brody did have the countdown behind him not that long ago, but it's gone. Due to some technical difficulties, it wasn't working. So today, it's a very cash episode. We're going to be doing our top 5 for the most useless characters in the MCU up to this point in the Sacred Rewatch. That was about as detailed of the prompt as I gave the guys, so I'm not really sure what we're going to get today, but I'm sure we'll have a great conversation. And when I'm talking about the guys, I'm talking about, you know what? I'm going to flip things today. I normally go Wyatt first. Brody, how are you doing?
I'm doing amazing, man. I got this wonderful list of my top 3 stairs in the MCU. I do. I have it. Just
I sure hope Kingdom Centorum's on there. That would be my number 1.
It is, but it's not my number 1. It might be controversial.
Okay. Maybe at the end of the episode, if we got time, we can go over that real quick.
Okay. We'll go for it.
If we got time, the dude's putting the effort in to get the list of stairs. We're going to let him read the list of stairs.
Acting like it's not national.
Philosopher Wyatt. Yeah, that's right. You got resident philosopher title today.
Mm-hmm. I got to bring my A game tonight then. I got to make sure I really lock in with my highbrow thinking.
Okay. Especially for this one. This one is very philosophical. It's very, there's a lot of thought to it. But actually, I would actually argue, as much of a joke as it is, I do think there's a high level of thought that has to take place here because we're getting to a weird topic here. Top 5 useless characters in the MCU. Who wants to go first? Who's got a really good number 5?
I have a really good number 1 for later.
Okay. All right. I'll go first then.
Okay.
And I think the best way to play this game, especially for some of these, is I'm going to read you the name because I researched to figure out if some of these characters have names. Some of them do. Some of them don't. So we're going to start with number 5, Carlo. Any clue who Carlo is?
Carlo? Sounds like a name that'd be in like Iron Fist or something.
He sounds like a taxi driver. And I hope that's okay to say. But I feel like I don't know. Some sort of car related occupation in an MCU movie.
Okay. Brody, any guess?
It's got to be someone from a Netflix TV show.
I'll go another hint. It's the Grand Master's cousin.
What?
We have any better idea?
I'm lost, man. I don't know Marvel this much.
Oh, I know. I assume it's the person with the melty stick.
It's the person that was a victim of the melty stick. Carlo.
Okay.
Talk about useless. You're family members with the Grand Master, and you can't even make it past like maybe 30 seconds of screen time. I mean, that's pretty pathetic, in my opinion. But they're the Grand Master's cousin, so you're gonna make the top 5. Like it's like Notre Dame wanting to make the playoffs every year. Oh, did I say that? I'm so sorry. So sorry. But yeah, I mean, a lot of these top 5 lists, especially today, there's not some conversation to be had. So if you guys don't care about Carlo, we can move on.
Yeah, I think we can move. I don't know much about Carlo, man.
Well, Brody, how passionate do you feel about your number 5?
It's kind of just like it's not one specific person is kind of the problem
Oh,
with this one. This is kind of a
okay.
general, these people did nothing as a collective.
Okay.
This is all the background security guys in the Captain America lab who let that guy in. Like, they have a grandma at the front door with a shotgun. They have so many people, so many doors opening and closing, and still our doctor scientist guy dies. Come on now. Those security guys weren't doing their
And
job. They were too busy looking at,
that guy is so obviously German.
hey,
What
security
makes
should
him
notice
German?
these things.
How is he obviously German? I'm not disagreeing.
Dude, he walks in and he's just shooting daggers at everyone to get everyone like evil looks. Like you could
Right.
tell he's trying to just get secrets. You know, you could tell when people were evil. That guy was
He's
evil.
not shining up with Tommy Lee Jones, man, which anyone would
Yeah.
do. That's how you know he's a spy.
I think that's a valid point, Brett.
They
That's
did
a good
nothing,
number
man.
5. I really
You
like
know it
the
had to be Captain
creativity
America.
of this ranking list because, like, already one that I've already heard and I wasn't expecting it. Why? How about you?
See, I took a different approach than you guys did. You
Okay.
guys went for more of like characters who are useless and do nothing and you don't even know they exist. I did the opposite. I did characters who they want you to think are doing a lot, but they're not doing anything.
Okay.
Okay.
I went
like
number 5.
this.
I have Maria Hill at number 5.
Oh wow! Come on, man.
Wow.
Makes sense,
You
though.
think she's Nick Fury's second in command. She's the next behind Nick Fury and Shield. I can't name one thing she's done. She couldn't even tell that dude was playing Galaga, and you're supposed to be the second in charge of Shield,
Wow.
I mean,
She's
That's my
got her
five.
deep
That's my five.
resume, man. You wouldn't get it. You
I
wouldn't
mean,
understand.
she was pretty sick
So
in the
I've been
beginning of the
told.
first
I want to
Avengers
see her
movie,
use
though.
her resume.
First Avengers movie, wasn't she all on the car and stuff, and while Loki was breaking out of the shield
She
stuff,
held a gun.
right?
She had a walkie-talkie.
But I think
She held
beyond
the
that,
gun
she
and
kind
she
of
yelled
did just
around,
become.
and
She
then-
kind of walks into a room and is funny, like especially like Age of Ultron type
Listen,
stuff.
man. All I'm gonna say is if you are loaned a walkie-talkie, that means you like are in the know and you're legit. So that's all I'm saying. Who doesn't want a
Right.
walkie-talkie? If some person came up to me and said, "Hey, you need to hold on to this walkie-talkie and guard it with your life," like my whole life perspective has changed.
It's a fair point.
What you're telling me if you
walkie-talkie,
received a
it's like-
walkie-talkie, you wouldn't
No,
like
let me finish. A walkie-talkie is second only to a flashlight in like things to be handed in terms of hold this, you know?
That's a good one. That's a good one. Before I get to number 4, I do have an honorable mention on here.
Really?
This is controversial. Only, well, who this guy is in today's society. Do you guys know where I'm going with this one?
I do know where he's going with this.
Oh, I have a feeling. Was this person in Creed 3?
He only provides a cameo for legit
I think
cameo
he-
purposes of real life. It's Elon Musk.
I think he owns actually everything out. Yes.
I was way off.
elongated Musket himself.
I was way off.
It is a cool cameo, but it doesn't provide anything to the story. It only like, and we talked about this all the way back in Iron Man 2, which is crazy. Like, you guys know that was back in like April. It's crazy to think about.
That is wild.
But when we talked about Iron Man 2 all those years ago, it does a good job of like reinforcing like in our conscious that Tony Stark like is that guy, you know. He is the richest man in the world. He is, you know, the playboy billionaire philanthropist.
Right.
So it's also a nice
I
little. It helps you show that the business side because the Iron Man movies don't show anything of Tony as like the actual owner of Stark Industries.
No.
So him kind of just like casually fist bumping Elon Musk, and Elon Musk is like, "Oh hey Tony, good to see you." Is like, oh, you know, business stuff happens there.
Well, it's interesting that you said that because, like, it seems like everybody else surrounding Tony Stark is much more concerned about his business than he is.
Yeah,
You know?
for the most part.
Well, I just feel like more of they need to show that he owns Stark Industries still. You know, like that he was a business guy. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Number 4. This one, I thought this guy was cool when he showed up in the movie. I don't know what you would call his accessories or his jewelry. I don't want to offend anybody, so I'm not going to try to butcher the name. But number 4 is River Tribe Elder. Does anybody know who I'm talking about?
Which
I
one
know
is
exactly
that?
what you're talking about.
That's not the
He
one
doesn't
that's
have a
played
name, by the
by-
way. I didn't just
No.
call him that. That's his official casting
It's the guy
name.
with the really big lip one, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
guy's cool as
Think
hell.
about this.
And it's when
But he
Michael B.
was
Jordan shows
sick,
up
man.
and he's like, "Let him fight! Let him fight!" That guy's cool. Yeah.
He was sick though.
If you're telling me you've had a long day in Wakanda, right?
Okay.
I don't know what the capital city of Wakanda is called. You've had a long day. You're like the only white guy in Wakanda. You've had a hard day.
Your name is
And you
Bucky
stumble
Barnes.
into a Wakandan bar. There's only this guy, the River Tribe Elder. You're not telling me that you're not going to have like the most interesting conversation of all time with this guy? Having a few Wakandan brews, you know?
Right.
So how is it useless?
Well, clearly
Well,
he's at the bar.
No,
He's at
no,
the
no.
bar just chit chatting with Ethan the whole time.
I
Instead of
saw this
ruling
as
ruling the River Tribe.
Right.
it's not necessarily top 5 useless. It's top 5 people who are useless but actually make it to the top of the list. That's why Carlo was in there. Carlo is just on there due to familial ties.
I thought we were ranking people that just did absolutely nothing.
Well, that's why I really
But it's the top of the list of those who did nothing, Brody.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay. Gotcha.
and that's kind of why I gave no. I was very specific about this too. One of you guys had texted me when I sent out this prompt to you guys, and you guys were asking, you know, what do you mean by that? And I go, I leave it up to your interpretation. That's kind of why I wanted it to be, so that we could have. I wanted to see where you guys' heads were when you're putting together this list. So,
Right.
Brody, what do you got at number 4?
It's funny that why I brought this up, but I got the Galaga guy. He was just playing Galaga, man. He wasn't doing anything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure he was doing good on Galaga, and he provided a funny moment in early MCU. But realistically, do I think he was helping with that final fight? No.
You don't think he played a part moving that helicarrier?
I don't think so, but now that you say that, I'm sure there's an exact scene in the movie with him doing something that I'm not remembering. And it's like a callback. Like, I'm sure that's in the movie, right?
Is he a government employee?
I don't know. Maybe
Think about
he shows up in the next movie and he's like, "You thought I was playing Galaga? I was sending messages to Hydra." Maybe I missed that. What if that was the thing? That's how they set it up.
He peels off his fake skin to reveal a red skull.
Right? You thought my computer said Galaga, it said Galactus, and he's like a villain this whole time? That'd be crazy. That's like how people thought they were setting up Mephisto back in early Disney Plus days. That's how obscure that would be.
He gets up from his desk and his jacket that says Shield Agent. He like looks around and he peels off the shield and it says Hydra Agent under it.
Right? Good guy.
And then he hits a big evil lever.
That'd be funny, man. I like that. That's a good concept.
For my number 4, a character that many think let me rephrase that. A character that I think holds a very dear spot in many's hearts. But in reality, I think there's nothing in the actual movie himself, besides die at the end, is Quicksilver. All Quicksilver does in his entire movie
one.
is he runs around and he picks on Hawkeye, the least important out of all the Avengers to fight. He chooses the guy with a bow and arrow, and he just picks on him and calls him old. And then he helps the main bad guy, and then he dies at the end to save Hawkeye, the most useless Avenger. You know?
But he saved a lot of people before that. There'd be a lot more dead people in Sokovia if he wasn't there.
That's a good
I
point.
thought we were supposed to want world peace.
Right?
Yeah, Brody. I thought we were supposed to want world peace.
I'm not talking to Brody. I'm talking
Yeah,
to you.
what? I'm literally.
No,
I'm
I know.
going
I
against-
didn't.
You
think it-
almost had him
I
there.
didn't
You almost
forgot
turned him
probably-
against me.
I almost had him. No, he does probably save a
Gaslighting was
lot of
crazy.
people, but I don't know. I didn't think about that part, to be honest. That's annoying.
Nah, he did nothing. Let's stick with it. We're concrete in our answers.
He did
Okay.
nothing.
He didn't absolutely nothing.
The Shield, the Galactic guy who brought all the helicarriers up was
Galaga,
saving
not
all the people.
Galacta,
Shield was saving
Galaga.
people. Galactus.
Right? Galactus.
That's the big reveal.
I don't know what you're talking about. Wyatt, double up for us. Give us your number 2.
What?
Number
3?
2.
You're the end
Number
of 3. Oh, sorry. Give
I
us
haven't done
3.
three yet.
My bad.
My number 3. This one is going to get some reactions. Very choice of words here. There's 2 different characters. I'm talking about Bruce Banner. Not the Hulk. Bruce Banner. You're telling me that as an a nuclear physicist, in your entire tenure in the MCU, all we're going to create scientifically is a death machine who is going to pick up a giant city and then drop it on another city. Not only do we create the death machine that drops the city on another city, we proceed to turn into a giant creature who runs through the city, destroying things everywhere I go.
It's a fair point.
And I can't even pronounce Wakanda correctly.
Wakanada.
Wakanada.
You know,
It's a fair point.
I'm actually kind of surprised how quickly I'm with you on this one.
I feel like
Then I
Austin
get
would
shot
love
up into
this, man.
space, and I don't even exist anymore.
Right. This is how Austin was feeling about the Hulk in our early videos.
Well, and just to defend you too, think about before that. Before the Ultron program, he was tasked with figuring out Loki's scepter, and he couldn't even figure that out too. He couldn't have been more wrong.
It was just
The
sitting there.
nuclear physicist walked right into Loki's plan. You know, like he did exactly what Loki wanted him to do. I'm not saying the Hulk's not useful. The Hulk's destroying all sorts of bad guys. Bruce Banner, useless. Ethan, you've never played Marvel
Wow.
Rivals, but you take down Hulk's health, and he turns into Bruce Banner, and he's got like 20 health, and it's just
He gets
it's free
one
every time.
headshot from Hawkeye, man.
Yeah, he gets one hit by everyone.
Dude.
That's just what the MCU Bruce Banner is.
I tried playing Hulk for the first time last night. It went atrociously. I was just leaping
can't do
around
it.
with the huge jumps and just dying instantly. It was the worst game of my life.
And I'll go against the Hulk that's like 25-2, and I just can't kill him. And I'm like, wow.
It's
Levels to
50-50.
this.
It's either the
Because then I
greatest
hop
or
on
the
him, and
worst.
I don't even understand it.
Right.
I'm proud of you, Wyatt, for standing up for yourself, picking something that you knew was going to be unpopular, but I think you couldn't have been more right on that one. I'm kind of surprised because now you're really making me think about it. Like, it kind of sucks.
He does kind of suck.
Brody, hit us with your number 3.
Oh, I don't know if this is right. Scalar or Solar. Can't tell if it's a C or an O. But it was a Kree scout. I think.
Oh,
from-
Solar.
Yes.
Wait.
I think the amount of I think
I don't-
Brody's saying is hilarious.
Is it the African American fellow?
Well, it's Kree, right?
I'm technically Kree, Ethan.
Yeah.
So, Kree American.
He's blue.
African
blue,
Cree
Ethan.
American.
I feel like Rocket in Guardians 2. One of them's blue. You know when he says that to Drax because it's the second greatest movie in the MCU, as we all know. But yeah, he gets captured by the Skrulls, and that's kind of all he does.
He
I
is funny
think-
though.
I think most of Captain Marvel's team
is useless.
is useless. Except for when Jude Law went to
Yeah.
Star Wars for a little bit. He was pretty cool there.
They even got Cersei. What?
Who is that?
Isn't that's an Eternals thing? Oh, yeah. That's right. Played by the same person.
I
I
don't.
got you.
I don't
I
even know
got
that.
you.
I never heard of. I don't know who Cersei is.
All
Okay.
right. I don't think we ever will see her again. Number 3. I told you my favorite thing was to yell behind the microphone because it makes it seem like I'm like being really loud in a room. So I'm gonna do that real quick.
Okay.
Why is he doing this?
That
He's
man
so
is
weird.
playing Galaga. I got Galaga guy at 3.
No way. That's actually crazy that
you have
Galaga
Galaga
guy has
guy?
been mentioned 3 times.
Yeah.
Almost by Wyatt and then both by us. That's crazy.
I mean, if you really think about it, if you were to rate Galaga guy on the same scale that we do, he would have gotten a 25 out of 5 on iconic. Like, there really isn't a more
Yeah.
useless character that's more iconic than this guy.
That is
Yeah.
true.
That is, yeah. He's the staple
That is
icon for every top 25 useless characters in the MCU has Galaga guy as like the BuzzFeed head guy.
Well, it's
Yeah.
just there's always one
on Men's
character in the
Health.
movie, man.
He's on Life magazine.
Right? There's just always one character, man, that like has one funny line that everyone remembers from the movie.
He doesn't
Like,
even have a line.
True, but like the line relating to him. But
Yeah.
it is not his line. But like it's like the guy in Spider-Man Homecoming. He says do a flip, Spider-Man. Like everyone just remembers that guy and his line.
Yeah.
It's just there's always one, man. It's part of the
Well-
MCU formula.
For number 2, I want this guy to have his own movie because I feel like it would be legendary.
Okay.
Why? I need your reaction for this one.
Just fix my list. I'm ready. 2 and 1.
I want Meek the movie.
Dude.
Well,
What about a Disney Plus show, man?
Meek.
Him and Korg.
I always put Meek on my list.
Unironically,
I mean-
he is like actually such a cool character. Like, he doesn't talk. He's got
Imagine him in Rivals. He could be like,
Isn't Meek a girl?
I don't
know,
think
but
so.
Meek died, and I was really sad. Just for a second, though. He
Oh.
came back.
Actually, it's left in the air, isn't it? Because he lays eggs at the end of Thor Ragnarok.
Is that what it is? Is that what
Is
it
that what
is?
Isn't that what happens?
I don't remember.
I could have
I wanna
sworn that's
go-
what happens. And then
I wanna go to
Korg's, like, all
Planet Meek.
confused.
It's,
Where they have
I
a
thought
whole
he-
movie
I thought he
based
stepped
around
on
Meek,
at the end of Ragnarok.
and then I want
Planet
a
Meek.
spin-off series based off of Meek's son,
Mm.
and I want a special on Meek's wife, and I want and then I want Meek to be a trilogy. That's my aspirations.
It makes sense, man.
The Meek trilogy. Okay.
I don't know why I thought Meek laid eggs. I think that's completely false. I think it's entirely.
yes.
I think I made that up in my head.
He
Completely
stepped on.
wrong.
Oh my god, it'd be
I don't think he
perfect.
lays eggs.
It could be here's the
God,
title.
idea.
Here's the title. Ready?
Okay.
Meek Homecoming. He goes back home.
I like it. I like it.
I have an
Dude,
idea.
yeah, wait.
I got an idea. Ethan, I have an idea for the next one. Meek, far from home. He goes to Earth.
That's good. That's
That is really good.
What about Meek?
Oh my god,
But
I
he's
have
lost
an
in
idea for the
space
third
on
one.
the Thor ship, and it's No Way Home.
No way
Oh,
home. Yes,
Meek,
I
No
was
Way
not-
Home.
Yes. Yes. These are
Wait,
good.
hold on.
That's a good idea.
But then Meek finds a new home in New Asgard, and it's a Meek brand new day for him.
It's a brand new day for Meek. Yeah, okay. I'm there for that.
Huh?
I like this.
I'm there for
And then
that.
like
Meek
this.
doesn't have enough money to pay rent. So when he can't make the payments and that day reaches, it's Meek's doomsday. It's Meek's doomsday, man.
Wow.
He can't pay rent on that day.
Hey. And
He
then
spent too much
we're-
at
we're-
Infinity Cones.
we're low on money. We'll sell Korg to our competitor company, and they'll have Korg the movie, and we'll have a picture of Meek in the background on a wall, so they think that Meek's in that universe, but actually it's still the Korg universe.
I like this. This
That's
is good.
very that
Post credit
really good.
scene, Jeff Goldblum shows up, and he's just like, can we hum that? Will we get copyrighted? That might be so accurate
No,
that we get
no.
copyrighted,
If you would have done
Yeah,
one
that
more
was
beep,
pretty accurate.
right?
you would have
I
gotten
cut it off.
copyright.
I was thinking of the scene from That animated Aliens movie with like Seth Rogen as the blue blob guy. Is it Monsters vs. Aliens?
Yeah, I think
Where it's
so.
like,
Monsters vs.
hey, I'm
Aliens.
like a blue Jello guy. You know what I mean? Like that's all I remember from that movie. But there's the scene where he plays the keyboard.
That was a good Seth Rogen.
Hey,
That was a good. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's my impression of him.
Okay, whew, where are we at? What number? Number 5. Number 5. Maria Hill.
Oh no.
No.
This is fun.
I'll do my number 2. For my number 2, Drax the Destroyer.
Whoa.
I gotta understand though.
You gotta remember, this is the only guy on the whole Guardians team to think he has to attack it from the inside because the skin's too thick. If nobody else thought of that, he wouldn't be the only one to destroy that creature for him.
He's mastered the art of invisibility. That is the one thing that I think he has successfully done in the MCU.
Really? He's successfully incredibly humble. He's so humble.
For someone named Drax the Destroyer, he didn't really do much destroying. And then Thanos came into town. His whole lifelong goal is to kill Thanos, right? It's his whole thing. And then Thanos comes up and kind of dog walks him and his whole crew, on his planet.
Hey, if I saw Mantis turn into spaghetti next to me, I'd run out of there, dude. If I even had the chance.
Out of all the Guardians, Rocket, extremely smart. Star-Lord, a vibe. Gamora is cool. She can fight. She's cool. Mantis, mind stuff. What does Drax do? What does he do?
He's wise like an old woman.
He's wise and strong, but so is the tree. And he's not much wiser than the tree, who could only say his own name.
Okay. That's fair.
I rest my case for Drax the Destroyer.
On three, I'm gonna ask you guys for us all to do at once a Drax impression. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
I too am incredibly humble. That's the best I got. I messed up. You had it in the bag. I should have thought of that. It's not fair. You came up with the idea and you presented the premise. You can't do that.
Yeah, that is true.
Of course you're going to outclass us. Oh my goodness. What if I just put on a jetpack and flew away and I said, my nipples?
Let's have a flying competition. Yeah.
Right?
All right.
That's a good Drax impression.
Anybody feel like they got the best number 1? Why? You said you feel really good about it.
I still haven't said my number 2.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I like my number 1.
We got a Thor 2 at my 2 here. We got Malekith's minion who joins the fight with Thor and then he explodes. And that's all he does. As useless and confusing as the Dark Elves are, he is one of them. All he does is he's like, Malekith, what are we doing? Blah, blah, blah. And then Malekith says like, we're evil, we're elves and stuff. And then he just blows up.
I think it's valid. I think that's very valid.
I think all Dark Elves could probably
everything in
be
Thor
on that
2
list
is useless. Yeah.
What'd you say? Did you say
nothing,
Thor 2 is useless?
Mjolnir.
What about
Dark Elves?
You can't say Thor 2 is useless when the hammer like flies and in slow motion Thor spins and grabs it and he flies over.
It is pretty cool.
So sick. So sick.
All right.
I'll let you your number 1 for last. Oh.
Okay.
At my number 1, I have Lord James Montgomery Falsworth.
What? What is that from?
I'm lost.
The King Arthur's Tale? Is that in the MCU?
Oh, Lord James Montgomery Falsworth. He's Union Jack. He's one of the Holland Commandos when Captain America
I was
goes
thinking about putting some of them
he
on
had
this
the
list.
killer stash and sideburns.
No, that's Dum Dum Dugan.
Dum
He's like
Dugan.
4 people behind him.
Oh, I see him. He's got the little red beret guy.
Yeah,
He's in the
You know, I
montage.
just feel like in terms of useless, he's supposed to go on to be the Union Jack. You know, it's what we're supposed to believe. He's supposed to fight alongside Cap during World War One. You know, it's supposed to be Cap, Bucky, and the Union Jack. And he just kind of stuck his tail between his legs after getting rescued by Steve, and kind of doesn't really do anything with his life afterwards. And I
Yeah, he's
feel
just
like
in a
that's pretty useless in
montage.
terms of MCU. Yeah, thank you. Right, in terms of like MCU heroes and stuff, I just think he's up there as one of the more useless.
True, we did all think a mustache guy.
Lord James
And then I thought of the guy
Montgomery
that's
Falwell.
Spider-Man's principal. So he wasn't the first 2 to come to mind. It's a good call. It's a good call.
It is a good call.
I
Ready?
wanted to have a named character. They're only named in the credits of the movie, I think. We got Joseph Chapman. This is one of the drivers in Iron Man 2 that Whiplash hits the front of their car and then they crash.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is a great pull.
I just wanted it to be a named character. I didn't
really
want to
good
choose
one.
one of the background people. So yeah, so Joseph Chapman, I don't know if he's a real racer or if this is a made-up character, but man, he kind of just drives straight towards a guy with electric whips, doesn't he?
He
And then goes
does.
straight into a wall, from what I recall.
I'm good. I'm gonna go this way.
Right? Or at least hit him or something, man. He goes right next to the guy, and then Whiplash is like hitting the front of the car. And he
What's
crashes
his
like
name?
a pod racer, man.
James Chapman.
Joseph Chapman, I think. If I have that
Joseph
incorrect, then he's just unknown.
Did he die?
He's not a real racer. No, he's just.
I don't know.
He's
I
not
think
a
it
real
crashes.
racer. I can tell you that much.
I think it crashes.
You
but
follow NASCAR?
We'll take that as a yes.
No, sorry, I'm going down the rabbit hole. There's a Marvel character named Joey Chapman, which I thought said
Oh.
Joseph, so it threw me off. No,
Oh my
it's
god,
just,
Whiplash killed the hero.
That'd be unfortunate.
All right. Number 1. I respect this guy.
Okay.
I respect him because he stood up for himself. I respect him because for a guy who's able to have a backbone and stand up for himself as an entrepreneur, and at this point, you might be wondering, hey, where are you going? Especially if I didn't mention Elon Musk earlier, you're like, whoa, we're getting political here. No,
Yeah.
I already said Elon Musk, so it's not him.
Mm.
Talking Dale.
Dale. Double check. Double check.
Dale.
We're not talking about the chipmunk, right?
Dale? Thinking.
All the pictures are of the chipmunk. Dang it.
Dale is
Oh,
the
yeah,
general
yeah.
manager of
From-
Baskin Robbins.
Dude. But again, I think there's more
Oh.
to it. I think he's working for Hydra, man. There's no way they have that kind of information. They got some sort of secret stuff going on, man.
Brody,
You take one flavor
Baskin
down
Robbins always finds out.
to replace it, man.
They always find out.
They always find out, man. And yet somehow they didn't find
How
out
is he
about
useless? He lets him grab
more
a
of the
mango
Avengers
flavor
secret.
blast on the way out.
He
That
just
was
is, man.
kind of cool, man.
He just is.
It was cool for that.
It's pretty cool, man. You're telling me, Brody, if he's working for a Hydra, he's letting Scott grab a flavor blast on the way out? No.
I think so. I think that's got some of that truth serum or something in it, man. That's got a tracker, something in there. I'm not trusting that mango shake, man.
He kind of looked German.
Maybe we're putting together some secrets here, man. Maybe
Dale will
it's
return
always
in Avengers
Hydra.
Doomsday.
Dude, that would be
What's
another
Avengers
good one.
Doomsday?
I think we should just start making fake trailers like that, dude. Those would be so
That'd be
funny.
so funny.
Meek will return. Except Meek probably, well, I don't know. I don't even know with Thor anymore. The last movie's a blur to me. I'm still confused on so much stuff.
Don't even get me started on the last story.
I'm going to say this, even though we haven't gotten... Well, actually, no, we have kind of gotten into that stuff.
Hear
I
me
don't-
out.
I don't know if I can say more to this.
The fifth movie of Meek.
Say it, Bird.
Go for it, Brady, before I reveal.
I was just gonna say. I still wait. Hold on. Am I muted? No. Okay. But I still have no idea where the Asgardians who show up. I don't know where they're from. The entire ship blew up. I don't know how Korg got out of there. I don't know if we ever are told. I am confused. But I guess. Well. Okay. Never mind. I think I just put together in my head. And then I'm confused. Thank you for your time. Thor 4 is confusing.
Well, we'll talk about it when it comes.
It's just a hot pile of garbage.
All
Talking
right,
with
the
T,
last
that's
thing
what
I'll
I'm
leave.
saying. Crazy stuff the other day too. He was like, "I'm sorry." That's what he said, pretty much. "I'm sorry," and it's just like,
Who
dude,
said that?
don't apologize. Watiti pretty much was like, "Oh yeah, wasn't that good? I
Oh.
guess, right? Sorry, guys." And people were just like, "Come on, man,
That's not his fault, man.
we don't need you to do that."
I swear it's not his fault.
It's Hydras.
There's no way. It's Hydra's.
Well,
What were you gonna
one
say,
last thing I'll leave you guys with for Take the Stairs Day. At this point, Marvel should just contact me. My phone number is beep, 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 beep. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I'm not revealing my phone number on here. But for the fifth Meek movie,
Okay.
give me Meek in the Venom.
What? That'd be crazy.
The first $1 trillion movie right there.
I like that. Dude, wait, hold on.
Meek, the Odyssey.
Meek the Odyssey, directed by Christopher Nolan. Meek will be in the Odyssey.
Meek will be
Confirmed.
the Odyssey.
Meek will be in Oppenheimer.
Odysseus will return in Avengers Doomsday. Can you imagine?
That'd
I
be
lied.
Right.
Crazy.
Dude, can I run through my top 3 stairs list really quick?
Of course.
Okay. Number 3, Sanctum Septorum. And I know you're going, what could be number 1 and 2 if that's at third spot? But it's just cool stairs. Good crash pad for Mark Ruffalo. You know what I mean? Cool design. Number 2, we got the stairs that Coulson's on in Captain Marvel when he lets him go. What a memorable scene for Coulson. What a cool set of stairs that
Okay.
is. Right? Where he bumps
Some good
into him.
stairs.
Good de-aging. A lot of budget going into that stairs shot. You know what I mean? We also have at number 1, the Bucky and Cap stairs from Civil War in the opening scene when they're taking out the people and Cap's like trying to save the people and Bucky's trying to fight them and they're descending down the stairs.
Oh,
I think that's an amazing
Those are some
stairs scene
really
that I
good
had to put at
stairs.
number 1. I mean, it's such a good scene. What a great start to the movie. Anyway, that's
I
my top
agree.
3
Those-
stairs
those
list in the
is
MCU.
yeah.
You could probably throw in Golden Stairs from
Right.
Asgard. Honorable mention. You know what I mean? But that's the way it is.
All flash, no substance.
Exactly. It's not even real Asgardian gold, I bet you. It's some spray
Mhm.
painted stuff.
Dude, no.
Just covering up more
They got
murals
that
of
from
Hela.
Jotunheim.
There's more
thousands of
murals
years
of
ago,
Hela
yeah.
underneath everything. Can you imagine? All of Asgard is just covered in murals of Hela, and they just have had it spray painted over for like generations and generations. Everywhere you go. That'd be funny, man.
Well, this was insightful.
It was.
This was very insightful. It was great celebrating National Take the Stairs Day with you guys. But that is going to do it for this episode of the Sacred Rewatch. Or is it? Yeah, that's right. As a surprise to you guys as well, we're going to keep this going. And you might be wondering, well, aren't we supposed to be celebrating a holiday each episode? Well, we are. Because tomorrow is National Bubble Wrap Day. So you know what that makes today as well? National Bubble Wrap Eve.
Genius. Genius. This is why you're in charge, man. This is why
It
you're
is.
calling the shots.
This is why you get big bucks.
So,
right?
what are we going to be talking about on the eve of National Bubble Wrap Day?
I would love to know.
Our top 5 scores. Musical
Wow.
scores.
Okay. All right.
Are you guys prepared? I know I didn't really set you up for this.
I'm ready, I think.
Okay.
I had to change some of my answers because I didn't want to get yelled at.
Oh my god.
Yikes, Brody.
Hey, it happens, man.
I'm ready.
Actually, why don't you start us off? What do you got?
Number 5. My number 5. I have. It's probably Brody's number 1. Captain America: The First Avenger.
But that's not my first. That's not the number 1 for me at all. It's ridiculous. What a ridiculous claim that is. Ethan, what do you think about
It's a great
this?
score. I will good.
I think it's good. It's an honorable mention for me.
Ooh, that's even worse.
I would put my life savings that it's Brody's number 1.
No, guys, come on. This is crazy talk. No, we got to keep it a surprise for the audience.
It was you purposely not letting your background be the Captain America shield. You were trying to like lead us off a straight path.
How did you
And you're
catch
like,
on to that?
Maybe I can catch him off guard.
I kid you not. I was wearing a Captain America hat and a Rogers shirt from the musical.
God.
Like, not even on purpose, just because I was like, those are the only Marvel things I own. But the hat was too small and the shirt's too small. I just got it because it was limited. You know what I mean? But like,
It's a great shirt. I love Mike Rogers the musical shirt.
dude, mine is so small because we were there to watch it, and I was like, we were waiting to go in the show, I think we were waiting to go on, Tower of Terror, the Guardians Mission Breakout, and I stepped out of line to go buy the shirt because the little stand was there, and I just like grabbed the shirt quick, man, and it's just super small, but it's classic. I'm so glad we saw that show.
I unfortunately did not get to see it. I really wanted to, but I got the shirt, so
Wait,
I could say
what?
that I went.
I thought you were there.
No,
But was it a trip that you were there for?
when I got it, I think you were there. We didn't go see Rogers the musical though that year.
I went with someone though. I thought I went with Austin or someone.
No, I do remember that trip. The whole group that we were with, we didn't go. We wanted to go, but we didn't end up going.
And when did I see Rogers the music?
In your dreams.
No, I saw it with me own eyes. Meek was there too. Meek
right, Brody,
the musical. Meek the musical.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Right?
That's a good one. They could put it on Disney Cruise Line. They could put it on Disney Plus. They
Right.
could do a whole bunch of things. Theatrical
legendary.
release. Just like Hamilton.
Right? It's like a whole Edward Scissorhands story because he has those like blades for his hands.
And doesn't
It'd be
speak.
amazing. Hey, Meek don't speak. Doesn't need to, man.
What do you got for 5,
Meek don't
Brody?
speak.
For number 5, I had to move this down because you know how society judges you and guesses your number 1 pick right away. But I got Guardians 2 down here because I think I'm the only one that remembers parts of the soundtrack, like not the actual music songs put over, but like the actual soundtrack. I think the music when Ego's tossing the ball with Peter is amazing. I think the music with Yondu in the opening sequence with Yondu is really fun. I think the Guardians theme hits so hard in the opening of this movie when you're getting that circling shot of them like about to fight the thing for the batteries. I think the soundtrack to that movie is amazing.
That's a good one. That's a
Right?
good one. For number 5, I have the Daredevil intro.
Ooh, just the intro.
Yeah, because I do like sometimes how it's played in the back, but when you get the intro, that's like the most definitive version of the song that you get. So for that reason, specifically the intro.
There you go.
What?
For my number 4, double check. I have the First Avengers. I think it's
There
a
you
good
go.
score. You know, it introduces the Avengers theme, which that alone is enough to put it at least top 5. Plenty of good moments, especially that sweeping shot of, you know, all of them like back to back as the Avengers theme really rolls in. That is one of the most iconic, like, you know, kind of moments. So that score, don't let that whole moment. I just think that makes that movie really good. Really fits the whole tone of the movie.
I agree.
I would agree. And the repetitive use of it is very helpful too. And I think that's why it became so iconic so quickly.
Right. Still gets you hype in Avengers Land. Still gets you hype when you're in California Adventure in Avengers Campus.
And you're about to go ravenous on a shawarma.
Whoa. I don't even think I've had shawarma there.
It's not very good.
Oh, okay. Don't tell Stark.
Next time we're together, Brody, in Avengers Campus, we'll get a video of you giving a 45-minute review on the chicken shawarma.
Gotta document it. It's like that time that I had Wyatt trying the blue milk and he hated it. And then I have a video from like a few years later and he was liking it. He was like, this is the greatest thing. This is why I come here. And it was so funny because I watched them side by side. I think I edit that into like a vlog or something.
I love blue milk. It's so good.
Dude, they added pink milk. Did you see that?
I heard it tastes
No,
like
you're lying.
Abysmal. Oh yeah. Oh, I hope it doesn't taste like penicillin. That's the one thing I'm allergic to. That's my
amoxicillin.
Oh, I heard you cut out. I heard penicillin. I was like, oh, it's a weird thing to go
What's
for
amoxicillin?
flavor wise.
How does something taste like amoxicillin?
That's what I've been told. Okay, I don't know where we're at right now. Who's got number 4? Somebody go 4?
I'll just throw out Avengers. I got Avengers there.
I did my 4.
Again, it's got to be in top 5,
Hey,
but
twins.
that's the only theme I remember from it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double up here. The Wakanda
Exactly
theme,
how I
so
felt.
iconic. Ludwig Göransson, fantastic. You know,
Wakanda.
it's so unique.
Did you hear what happened with that too?
What?
He won
What
last night, or not last night, 2 nights ago or whatever, at the Golden Globes. And he got his award during commercial.
Did he do
Like-
Sinners? Is that what he got it for?
Really?
Yeah. But they gave it to him during a commercial.
He got
They
it for
didn't give it airtime.
That's crazy.
And then, so nobody knows about it. And he's about to go up for Mandalorian and Grogu.
Most, like,
And
nominated
he even
films
knows he
ever.
won, man. It's crazy. Crazy disrespectful.
That's
Anyway,
crazy.
just wanted to bring it up.
And like I said, I'm gonna double up here. The Avengers theme, no context, great, iconic. Already gave my reasoning.
That's your number 3 or your number
Yep.
4? Okay.
My 4 was Wakanda theme. 3
Gotcha.
Avengers, specifically for the first movie. I will say, Heroes by Alan Silvestri
Yeah.
in Age of Ultron, honorable mention. Great rendition of it. That's all I gotta say.
Legendary. Wait, Heroes in Age of Ultron?
Yeah, the Heroes one. It's the
I thought Danny Elfman did that score. Does he do it with him? Did they both do it?
oh, maybe. Let me look.
I know Danny Elfman worked on Age of Ultron. I just don't know quite where.
Oh, you're right. It is Danny Elfman.
Oh, it was Danny Elfman
Correct.
and Brian Tyler kind of did both the...
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
sweet.
or Brody, why don't you guys go with number 3?
Why, you got this.
For my number 3, I have Thor Ragnarok. I think the theme, like how it's balanced with like the kind of like the more faster intensity of like your immigrant song and all that. I think it's a nice mix when you have like what Guardians of the Galaxy does, like real music intertwined with kind of like more classical scoring music. I think it adds a nice little vibe to the whole movie. So I really like that Thor Ragnarok.
I'd have to agree. My number 3 is Black Panther. Because Ludwig is amazing. And
So good. So good.
gotta put it up there, man.
My number 2.
I'll go into my number.
Oh, you go ahead. Go ahead.
My number 2 is Black Panther. So that's all I'll say. Just because it's the same reason.
Okay.
I don't know. The Black Panther album is awesome. Same vibe as well. You know, you have your kind of like like when they go to the city, or I can't remember exactly what city they go to. They go to the city and you have like your street race with your Kendrick Lamar playing, and then 2 scenes later you have your nicer, like your beautifully orchestrated music. It's just such a good scoring for the whole movie.
Agreed.
My number 2 is the Winter Soldier theme.
That's good.
Mm.
That's good. It's so iconic. What a good sound.
Whatever that instrument is that's making it super high pitched. It's not really a violin. It's kind of like this electronic version of a violin. Very good.
Some sort of synth or something. But that whole
Yeah.
soundtrack, man, they kept the first Avenger theme, just redid it a little bit. Falcon has a theme.
I wonder what you're doing for number 1.
I don't know, man. It's a good question.
Brody, what's your number 2?
Thor: The Dark World. Stand by that. I think Brian Tyler's score for that is amazing. I can hum it. I listen to it so much. Probably like my second most listened to song is that theme. And the theme when Thor's mom dies. I think the music at the funeral, in that high pitch, they have like one girl singing that's like super high pitched, but it sounds amazing, dude. Like it is such a good soundtrack. I love that soundtrack. It's so good.
It's good.
Best Thor theme
I
ever.
won't lie. It's one of the better parts of the movie for me, at least.
And I think that movie gave us the Marvel theme, right? The like newest, not the newest, but one of the most iconic renditions of the Marvel opening logo.
I believe so.
I think so.
I think was that movie.
Oh,
anyway.
So sorry, guys. It's a little late here, and there's my number 1. Walking around on a grateful universe. Give me Porch.
Ooh. Dude, if I would have known we were going for single songs, man, I would have switched this up.
I would roll this a bit different.
But that's
to cap
it's a
off
good call.
Porch. My number 1, Avengers: Infinity War as an entirety. I just I think that movie's. I love the soundtrack. Of
Forge. Forge is an honorable mention for me.
There you go.
Your opening scene when they have like the quiet, low kind of hum as like Thanos is doing his monologuing, and then the Avengers intro comes in so loud and so hard. It's great. When it goes to Wakanda, you have your Wakanda theme there. I just think they do such a good job, as well as using the scoring to make the settings feel so different and so far away, which is really important for a movie like Infinity War. It's hard for Infinity War. Well, it's not hard. Infinity War does it great, but it's hard for movies like Infinity War to really convey to your audience how far all of your members of or how far your characters are truly apart from each other. And I think the scoring of Infinity War does a really good job at that. Like when they're on Wakanda, it's our traditional, like the Wakanda music. And then when it cuts to like the people on Titan, you can feel it in the score that they're thousands of miles away on a whole different planet. It's a whole different type of music. I think it's a great job in the movie.
I agree. I think the music with Gamora and all that stuff is really, really good too.
And the Gamora stuff is great too.
Right.
Who's Gamora? Where's Gamora?
I'll do you one better.
Why is Gamora?
I'm not from Earth. I'm from Missouri.
Who's your leader? What do you want me to say?
It's so bad, man. It's I hate it, man.
How does it always come back to that?
Because it's such a problem, and we're the only people being vocal about it. I'm trying to start a revolution. I feel like Cassian Andor. I'm trying to make people aware of what's going on with Star-Lord right now. You know what I mean?
How can we go into Avengers Doomsday when Star-Lord isn't even familiar on the geography of the United States of America?
Right? I'm trying to George Lucas this. I'm trying to go back and I'm trying to be like, let's special edition Infinity War, and that's my McClunky. I'm going to redo that line. Instead, Star-Lord's just going to say McClunky, and we're good. Where are you from? McClunky. Okay, that's fine. That's better.
Yes, I'm from Earth. Yes, I'm from Earth. Missouri, specifically.
It's like his mouth doesn't sync up or anything either.
That's cool.
Yes, I'm from Earth.
Yeah.
It's just like random. It'd be amazing, man. Infinity War Special Edition. I should do an entire hour-long video essay on that one scene. That'd be amazing. Raise awareness. Have you already given your number one? You have, right? Porch?
Porch.
Okay.
I think you're last.
He was Porch. I was the third one.
Best for last.
All right.
The most shocking for last.
My life savings, Brody. Remember this. My life savings.
You gotta thank me.
We
We got Captain America, the First Avenger.
Mhm.
Star Spangled Man, in its own right, should have it at the number one for everybody in the world. Star Spangled Man is a wonderfully composed music for the scene. It is fantastic. The music when the boys come back, the montage music, and again, like the theme you were just humming, the Captain America theme and the classical scoring for this film is incredible, dude. I listen to it 24/7. Every day I listen to this theme. Every day. Not true. Okay, but most days.
every day.
Most days, man. Or it plays in my head. I look up at this shield and I'm just like,
It plays in his head. That's the same. That counts.
right? And it's like playing the whole monologue of the scientist. It's like, but a good man. You know what I mean? And I'm like, whoa. You know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean? And then people tell me all day I look like Chris Evans. So that makes me think of First Avenger
You could
too.
have this. You have an operation tomorrow.
It's what people say. But they specifically say they're like, right when he gets out of the transformation, he's like super buff and ripped. And I'm like, okay, I kind of see what you're saying. You know what I mean? But I just get a lot.
Well,
I agree.
this is a longer episode. Do you guys have some honorable mentions? I'm going to read off my other honorable mentions that I haven't mentioned to this point. I already talked about Forge, Heroes. I give an honorable mention to the Ant-Man theme.
Oh, there you go.
Not bad.
I gave another honorable mention to Spider-Man theme. Both of those not surprising, I think, to the normal MCU fan. Let me give you a little bit of a wild card honorable mention. It's very good. The Hulk theme.
Ooh, that's a good one.
We only hear it once, but it is a damn good theme.
What if I told you my honorable mention, which is just so great I couldn't even put on this list, was Meek Far From Home. That music, when Meek shows up at the end, is incredible.
When Meek lands on Earth for the
Dude.
first time.
Not to mention, dude.
He gets out of his thing, and Michael Giacchino's crescendo plays. It is one of the most beautiful scenes I've seen in the MCU. Thank you, Brody. Thank you.
Exactly.
It is so good.
The piano music, as Michael Giacchino always has that sad piano music. When Korg has that flashback to when he's just a pebble and he's rolling in the river. I mean, that broke my heart. And he's separated from all the other little pebbles. Oh my goodness. The Korg flashback scene brings a tear to my eye. It's like the opening scene in Nemo. It's so sad. And it also has that flashback to Thor the Dark World, where Thor throws a hammer through Korg's dad's face.
And murders his father, yeah.
Right? Oh, it's so sad, man. When you see it from his perspective, it changes everything. And when Meek suddenly wields Mjolnir? That music when Meek catches that is crazy.
It was cool, but we all had known he could do it. I was like, I feel like Meek can hold.
But the logistics, because he had to catch it with his feet, because he had the knives as the hands.
I was gonna say, how did he wield Mjolnir?
Yeah, Meek looks like Sebulba. He catches it with his foot, and you're like, what? What?
Dude, this scene of Meek coming out to his dad, I was crying when that happened.
Right? Because Giacchino's score is just wonderful.
Oh yeah, but
just thought I should bring that up because I don't know, nobody else had Meek on the list.
See it, Ethan.
So
Meek, man. Sorry,
Meek week. We need to have a Meek week.
I was just getting really emotional when Meek's mom died, and she gives him the seventh Infinity Stone. And you're like, I didn't even know it existed.
The Meek Stone,
the Love Stone. I was like, that's
The Meek Stone's
that's
actually something
emotional.
from the comics. If you followed Meek's first run in 1942, you'd know the Meek Stone. You know what I mean?
Well,
Because people just go, there's
everyone
no
knows
Meek
that
Stone.
what happens is once Thanos has the gauntlet and he has all stones, he snaps. If he snaps, that creates the Meek Stone. The energy from the snap creates the Meek Stone.
Yeah.
Only Meek can hold it, or you'll
That's
die
true.
if you're not Meek.
It's a Ninjago Golden Weapons thing. Only Meek can wield all the Infinity Stones plus the Meek Stone. You know what I mean? Or else you kind of get Samakai'd and kind of glow and
It's sort
disappear.
of the Green Ninja.
Yeah. Meek is also the Green Ninja. That happens in his 45th movie.
Dude, when Meek when I thought it was gonna be Kai and then Meek shows up and the golden weapons start hovering around them and then
They start
I was
glowing.
like, Meek, you're too
Ah.
young. I was like, Meek's too young.
Meek's not
too
ready
young to
for
be the
that.
golden ninja. And then Meek
you're
drinks the
too
aging
young.
potion. And I was like, no, but then he drinks the aging potion to give up his childhood so that Meek can
Yeah.
become the green ninja. And it was just
And
like
the
it's
great
emotional
Meek
scene.
Vower, the great Meek Vower causing Meek Ragnarok was just so dramatic, man. It's amazing.
Man.
We got to cut this off, or else I'll keep going, man. you gotta wrap this up.
I was just like,
But I never want the Meek to end.
What about Meek, the first Avenger? You thought it was Cap. Then, like, it pans over and Meek's also frozen in ice. And it's like, Meek was there all along. He's one of the Howling Commandos.
Meek Origins.
I heard Meek sold the Death
And
Star
that's going to do it for this episode of the Sacred Rewatch. We hope you enjoyed diving all over the timeline with us. Catch us next time where we are going to be celebrating, the
Help me,
big
Meek.
holiday.
You're my only hope.
The big
Meek,
holiday.
I am unique.
I don't even got to say what the holiday is because you already know.
Oh, yeah.
Next, new recap episodes are coming out every week leading up to Avengers Doomsday.
Somehow
It's kind of
Meek
long.
returned.
The last month we haven't really been watching anything, but our Avengers Endgame episode will be recording in a little less than 2 weeks. Really excited for that. We're going to be doing an in-person filming. Super stoked about that. Wherever you are in the multiverse, thanks for making the Sacred Rewatch part of your journey. For all time, always. See you guys.
See ya.